Welcome to World Code Updates. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. The world awoke to a headline that would ripple across continents. US and Philippines complete new airstrip on Balabac Island. It was a story that instantly captured the attention of governments, military analysts, and ordinary citizens alike, signaling a new chapter in the region's unfolding drama. For most people, Balabac was just a name on a map, a remote speck in the vast Philippine archipelago, far from the concerns of daily life. But for military strategists and geopolitical thinkers, this island was a game-changer, an unexpected move in a high-stakes contest for influence and security. The new runway, carved from dense, untouched jungle, was more than just another piece of infrastructure. It was a bold, unmistakable statement in the ongoing struggle for control in the West Philippine Sea, a region already fraught with tension and uncertainty. Satellite images soon revealed a state-of-the-art airstrip, long and sturdy enough to handle everything from massive military transport planes to nimble fighter jets, ready for rapid deployment at a moment's notice. Filipino and American flags now flew together over the new base, a powerful symbol of a revitalized alliance under the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA, which had taken on new urgency in recent years. The runway's completion quickly became a global talking point. Was this a necessary act of defense, a deterrent against aggression, or a provocative move that could escalate tensions even further? Newsrooms and think tanks around the world debated its true purpose. Balabac's location is no accident. It sits at the gateway to a vital maritime choke point, where the South China Sea meets the Sulu Sea, a crossroads for global shipping and military movement. Whoever controls this narrow strait can monitor and potentially influence the flow of naval traffic, giving them a strategic advantage in both peace and conflict. The new runway puts advanced air power right at the doorstep of one of the world's most contested waterways, allowing rapid response to any crisis and projecting strength across the region. For leaders in Manila and Washington, it's a strategic shift with far-reaching implications. But for Balabac's 40,000 residents, the changes are deeply personal, touching every aspect of daily life. Suddenly, their once quiet island has become the center of a global power struggle, drawing attention and uncertainty from far beyond their shores. The sound of military aircraft overhead and the sight of foreign soldiers in local markets are now part of daily life. Reminders that Balabac's fate is now tied to forces much larger than itself. As construction continues and the island adapts to its new reality, one thing is clear. Balabac's transformation has only just begun, and its story is far from over. Balabac was once a remote paradise, a hidden gem in the Philippines, celebrated for its untouched beaches, crystal-clear waters, and rich wildlife. For generations it was a place where nature thrived undisturbed, and the outside world felt far away. Far from the world's conflicts and noise, Balabac offered peace and isolation, a sanctuary for both people and animals. Life here moved with the tides, fishing, farming, and seaweed gathering defined the island's gentle rhythm. Families depended on the sea and land, passing down traditions and stories from one generation to the next. But everything changed with the arrival of surveyors and engineers, their presence signaling a new era for Balabac. Heavy machinery soon replaced the soothing sound of waves as the dense jungle was cleared to make way for concrete and steel. The scale of construction was immense, transforming a sleepy corner of the island into a bustling hub of activity, with workers and vehicles arriving daily. Temporary barracks and supply depots sprang up overnight, all supporting a single, urgent goal: build the airstrip as quickly as possible. Now, the military presence is permanent. Filipino and American soldiers patrol the roads and coastline, their uniforms a daily reminder of Balabac's new reality. New infrastructure, smooth roads, a modern pier, and upgraded communications towers has dramatically reshaped the island's landscape and daily life. Balabac is no longer just an island, it's a strategic outpost, always on alert, its quiet days replaced by a sense of constant vigilance. The roar of fighter jets overhead is now a constant reminder of Balabac's new role in regional security, echoing across the once silent beaches. The beaches remain, their beauty unchanged, but now they frame a critical military installation, blending paradise with purpose. Balabac's identity is being rewritten, caught between the traditions of local life and the demands of global strategy. Islanders watch as their home transforms before their eyes. The once quiet paradise is now a tense frontier, standing at the crossroads of peace and power, its future uncertain. The Balabac runway is the product of years of US-Philippine strategic planning. It's a key part of the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, allowing U.S. facilities on Philippine bases. The goal: modernize the Philippine military, improve joint training and respond to threats and disasters. Balabac's timing is crucial. Tensions in the West Philippine Sea are rising, with China's actions growing bolder. The Philippines needed to project power and defend its claims. The U.S. provided the means. For the U.S., Balabac is a linchpin in its Indo-Pacific strategy, ensuring freedom of navigation and rapid response. The runway enables persistent surveillance and agile deployment, making both militaries more resilient. It's a symbol of renewed alliance and shared responsibility. The concrete runway is a living promise. The partnership is ready for today's challenges. The runway brought jobs and economic growth to Balabac. Locals found work, and new businesses sprang up. Improved roads and a new pier made life easier, and talk of commercial flights sparked hope for tourism. For many, the project means opportunity and a brighter future. But the transformation also brought anxiety. The military presence is a constant reminder of potential conflict. Elders worry the runway makes Balabac a target, recalling stories of past wars. The sound of jets overhead stirs unease. Residents fear for their culture, environment, and the loss of their island's quiet character. The runway is a double-edged sword. Development comes with risk. Islanders now weigh new opportunities against the uncertainty of living on the front line. Balabac's future is full of promise but also fraught with tension. The community must navigate this complex new reality. The Balabac runway was a true joint effort. Filipino and American engineers worked side by side. They overcame monsoon rains, equipment failures, and logistical hurdles together. Skills and knowledge were exchanged daily, forging strong professional and personal bonds. The partnership extended to planning, security, and environmental protection. Local experts were consulted to safeguard Balabac's unique biodiversity. This collaboration built trust and proved the two militaries could tackle complex projects together. What emerged was more than a runway. It was a new level of interoperability and friendship. The soldiers who built it now share a history and know they can rely on each other. In future crises, they'll respond as true partners. The human connection is the alliance's real strength. The Balabac runway transforms military operations for the Philippines and the U.S. Before reaching the southern West Philippine Sea took days. Now, jets can scramble in minutes. The airstrip enables rapid response, credible air defense, and persistent surveillance. Patrol aircraft can monitor illegal fishing, smuggling, and foreign militias over a vast area. But the runway's value goes beyond defense. Its dual-use design makes it vital for disaster relief in a typhoon-prone region. Cargo planes can deliver aid quickly, reaching isolated communities and saving lives. The runway can also serve as a hub for medical evacuations. This humanitarian role highlights the alliance's commitment to protecting people, not just territory. Balabac is now a game-changer for both hard and soft power. It's a lifeline for defense and disaster response alike. Balabac is a geographic linchpin at the tip of Palawan, overlooking the vital Balabac Strait. This strait connects the South China Sea to the Sulu Sea, a key route for shipping and naval movement. Control or surveillance here offers a major strategic advantage. The runway allows air and sea assets to monitor all traffic through this choke point. Its proximity to the Spratly Islands, where China has built militarized bases, is crucial. Balabac puts Philippine and U.S. forces within striking distance of contested reefs. This complicates any aggressor's plans and strengthens the Philippines' ability to resupply its outposts. The runway is a powerful counterbalance to China's expansion. For Manila and Washington, it's a defensive measure, an assertion of sovereignty and regional balance. For Beijing, it's a challenge to their ambitions. Manila and Washington frame the Balabac runway as a tool of deterrence, not aggression. Its purpose to prevent conflict by raising the cost for any would-be aggressor. The project stands for a rules-based order, disputes resolved by law, not force. The 2016 arbitral ruling affirmed the Philippines' rights. The runway helps enforce them. This is about building a porcupine defense, making the Philippines a tough target. The runway and other EDCA sites add layers of defense and credibility to the alliance. Investing in such infrastructure stabilizes the region and upholds sovereignty. The Balabac runway is a foundation for a secure, predictable order where smaller nations can stand tall. It's a commitment to peace through strength. As construction draws to a close, the Balabac runway emerges not just as a strip of concrete, but as a powerful symbol of both hope and uncertainty for the island. Its completion marks a turning point, promising new beginnings while also raising important questions about what lies ahead for this remote community. For the people of Balabac, the runway brings more than just jobs and improved infrastructure. It offers a vital connection to the outside world, opening doors to opportunities that were once out of reach. Yet, with these changes come new risks, shifts in local culture, environmental concerns, and the challenge of balancing progress with tradition. The arrival of commercial flights could transform the local economy, ushering in a wave of tourism and new business ventures. Local entrepreneurs are preparing to welcome visitors, hoping to share the island's unique beauty and culture while benefiting from increased economic activity. For the Philippines as a whole, the runway stands as a bold statement of national resolve and a commitment to modernization. It signals the country's readiness to defend its interests and invest in its future, even in the most remote corners of the archipelago. The project also highlights the enduring partnership between the Philippines and its oldest ally, the United States. Their cooperation at Balabac is a visible reminder of shared values and mutual support, especially in times of regional uncertainty. For the U.S.-Philippines alliance, the runway is more than infrastructure. It's a living testament to treaty commitments and a partnership that adapts to new challenges. Joint efforts here reinforce trust and demonstrate a united front in the face of evolving security dynamics. This project is a forward-looking investment, not only in Balabac's future, but in the stability and prosperity of the entire region. New shops, roads, and services are springing up, promising a better quality of life for local families. The runway is more than just pavement, it's a meeting point where the everyday lives of islanders intersect with global strategy and international cooperation. It's a place where dreams of a better future take shape. On this once quiet island, security and development are now closely intertwined. The presence of new infrastructure and increased activity brings both reassurance and new responsibilities for the community. As the first planes lift off from Balabac, they carry with them the hopes and aspirations of the island's people, as well as the determination of a nation to chart its own course in a rapidly changing world. From this new front line, the future of the region is truly taking flight, one journey, one dream, and one community at a time.